On Thursday, March 19th, CSI Professor Michael Paris and the Legal Studies Institute held an Alumni Mixer in CSI's Center for the Arts. The Mixer brought together CSI alumni who have gone on to successful careers in law, careers that originated with a passion for the academic discipline at the College of Staten Island. After exchanging greetings to kick off the event, the collection of alumni then shared personal stories and anecdotes in the recital hall, where Professor Paris shared the news of the continued support of Robert J. Scamardella and the funding of its summer internship program and an endowment set up in memory of longtime Professor Daniel Kramer. After opening remarks from Professor Paris and CSI's interim provost Dr. Natalia Holtzman, a dozen of the alumni in attendance shared stories of how CSI had a profound effect on their decision to attend law school and later a career track in law. It's an event that celebrates the achievements of alumni and the role the Legal Studies Institute has played in their development.
I just wanted to bring people together to celebrate their successes and to understand collectively how important, what a treasure CSI is for all of us, and how if people make the effort and they don't give up on themselves, then we won't give up on them. We stay with them. We want success as people define it, as our students define success. We want them to be successful. So this was to raise a little money for our current students and to celebrate the success of our graduates in the legal profession.
What stood out most at the event were the themes that no career path is straightforward and that careers in law are expansive. Attorneys collected at the event, including criminal prosecutors and defense attorneys, civil rights attorneys, financial and family law experts, and private practice attorneys, just to name a few.
So what I'm currently doing is I am a family law staff attorney in the Family Law Domestic Violence Unit for LSMYC, which stands for Legal Services of New York City. I work with survivors of intimate partner violence and domestic violence. I help advocate for them in orders of protection cases, custody, visitation, matrimonial matters. At CSI, you are exposed to all walks of life and people who are not necessarily from the same background as you, and so I had to encounter for the first time in my life some people with very different viewpoints and very different lived experiences, and I really carry that with me in the work that I do. Being part of this event really feels like paying it forward because I have benefited so much from all of the mentorship that I had at CSI, and I really enjoyed having opportunities to come back and talk about my experiences and my path, and to get to see the next generation of potential law students, lawyers, and also to reconnect with my mentors and my fellow students who are doing amazing things. So it's really great.
When I went to college, I was only the second of my entire family to go to college, and I didn't really know what path I was going to take. At one point, I wanted to be a stand-up comedian. I was really kind of at a loss for what to do, and I didn't have the confidence to say, oh, I could be a lawyer. I thought it was something that just was out of my grasp for who I was and for where my family came from. But meeting Professor Paris, Professor Silverlight, Professor Flanagan, all these great professors, all the people here, the community here, made me realize that it's something that I could do, and it was a goal I could achieve if I just worked towards it. Right now, I'm working for the Staten Island District Attorney's Office. I'm a prosecutor there. I've been there about 10 years. I am a deputy bureau chief in the Narcotics Investigations Bureau. I'm also a unit chief in the Cyber Crimes Unit.
In sum, the event went a long way in identifying CSI as a leader in building the foundations of success for those ready to embark on a career in law.
And listening to everyone here tonight, one of the things I realized was that my story isn't unique. This is a very CSI story of people coming here, not sure they can do something, but then finding the inspiration here to achieve their goals. So I think that this is what this event shows. All the people here, all the people who spoke, all the people sitting here, all have come from some adversity and have overcome that, and CSI has helped them do that.
I'm feeling really good. All of them in their own way recognize how crucial it is that we exist, how they wouldn't have had the shot at human flourishing that they have and that they've experienced and enjoyed. And I was just really touched that they understood how important we are, and they talked about that. And they all had their individual stories about their individual paths. But I've never felt better about CSI. I think it's really is a community treasure, and we need to continue to treasure it and invest in it and continue to grow and develop.
To find out more about the Legal Studies Institute, visit the web address on your screen or email Professor Paris directly. He and alumni at CSI are ready to help answer questions and assist tomorrow's generation of law professionals.
Be sure to follow CSI News all year long at www.csitoday.com.